Okay, looks like we're streaming, so let Ken and Dustin know that they can look in on my disaster and see what I'm up to. As you can tell by the scoreboard over on the right side, Ken has managed to finally catch up to me. It is currently tied at, what do I say, 25 to 25, so I'm gonna have to seriously like lowball my levels to try to stay in line with Ken. It's like we're gonna try to out. It's not a very good plan. In fact, it's an awful plan. But by God, they're doing it anyways. God bless Archie. He is possibly the dumbest villain they've put out, and for that I love him. I really do. It's why
What's the next step in your plan?
build lots of boats because we're pirates. But seriously, so dumb. I'm using Bone Meringue, but Hunter has Levitate. In fact, it's an awful plan. But by God, they're doing it anyways. God bless Archie. He is possibly the dumbest villain they've put out, and for that I love him. I really do. It's why
What's the next step in your plan?
build lots of boats because we're pirates. But seriously, so dumb. I'm using Bone Meringue, but Hunter has Levitate. I don't claim to be intelligent. Shut up. Just gonna sit here spamming Confuse around whoever I bring out, and then keep on using Nightshade. Nope, it's gonna use Curse. Shit. Abort, abort, abort. Okay. We can... It's gonna kill itself, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm okay with that. I'm kinda okay with that. With all that confusion and cursing that was happening, I'm just happy it didn't slap a mean look on one of my Pokemon and just watch it die. Cause that totally could have happened. We're back to streaming. I'm back to using totally like every single sentence. Totally. So many totallys, you don't even know. Fortunately, we have a lot of potions, so we can cure all these small scrapes and wounds we got around the team without really breaking the bank, because potions are cheap as shit. I don't have my monitoring device up right now, so if anybody is actually communicating with me on the stream, like, say, Dustin, I won't be seeing you. Could be possible that I'm talking to an empty room right now. Could you? Just to check. Got Liz on it. She's gonna be my official HR person. Alright, double battle. Let's not fuck around with the double battle. Well, yeah. Think somebody heard me, because he just messaged me with a screenshot of my stream. Well, them's are bugs. Them be bugs. Unfortunately, that's not super great for Tabasco. Tabasco can't do much about these guys, but he can sit there and tank. He might just sit here and tank. Nah, now we got Garlic. Garlic's a pretty good tank, too. And Garlic, on the other hand, can actually deal some damage to these bastards with Shockwave. I finally got my Cleffables set up with some electricity. Sucks to be that Golbat. Drown in your sorrows. Are there seriously ads there? Fascinating! That's a fortress. Don't explode. Please don't explode. Fortresses have this nasty habit of exploding at the worst possible time. Fortunately, I have two of my most bulky Pokemon out here, so we're gonna just try to outpace it. And hope nothing goes horribly, horribly wrong. Alright, got the kill. Got the kill before it could act, so it couldn't explode on us. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, thank you, Liz. Looks like nobody's in the room right now, except Dustin is messaging me, so who knows how that's working out. Who knows? Who cares? Through the magic of the internet. It usually tells you how many people are in the room, doesn't it? No. I'm pretty sure we don't actually fight Archie here, he just runs away. And we get a thing. Yep, yep, yep. Magma Emblem. Oh shit, do we have to do both? Didn't mean to actually talk to you, old man. And I'm going to start rambling in an incoherent way. But no, I was wondering if we need to do both the Magma and Aqua hideouts in this version. I'm not actually sure. Bye, Abra. It's been real. Ah, there's my rare candy. Always look in the corners. Always look in the corners, folks. You never know what the devs will have tucked away in there. You'll find a lot of rare candies that way. If something looks like a corner that should have an item, check it out. Press the A button a bunch. And if it doesn't work out, well, you only lost like 3 seconds of your life. But if you do get something, you get a rare candy. So, pretty sure there's nothing of use up in the top of the tower. If there is, we can always come back later. But right now we want to push forward on our quest. But first, we're going to go to 123 here and I'll first pick some berries. And hopefully find some Pokemon to catch. You don't have to keep it up if you have better things to do.
I don't.
Okay. Well then. Let's kill a Grimer. Because if my memory is to be trusted, if we got the Magma Emblem, that means we should be going to the Magma Hideout, which is off of the Rocky Path. We're gonna go harass these Aqua folks anyways, just make sure that, yeah, this asshole's like, I have my Whelmers here, fuck off. And there's a Vampy that I don't know about catching. I don't know how much we care. I mean, it's nice to have Pokemon as options, so if we can, we will. But if it dies, it dies. We're not gonna waste all our Pokeballs on this thing. Alright. Only took 2, so. Liz, name a tiny elephant for me. There's something in this room. Could be a word you see, could be an object. I already have an idea. Buckeye! Aw, I almost have to use you now. Sorry, what? Alright. Aqua Hideout, and they're like, no, you can't come in here. What? Hear that Team Magma is trying to awaken some Pokemon in their hideouts, and so that means we actually have to go to Team Magma's hideout. So the game is telling us to go there, and we're gonna have to dig out somebody with Fly because I really don't want to walk all that way. So we will store Virtue and withdraw. Who can learn Fly here? Vicodin. Oh, I miss you, Vicodin, but you just weren't up to snuff. Unfortunately, Vicodin doesn't have Serene Grace. Vicodin has the other one, the clumsy one, the, like... I'll look it up in a second. The one that's bad. Improves Vicodin's, I want to say, physical attack, but at the price of accuracy. So just having an inaccurate Togetic just does not sound appealing to me. Yeah. Hustle. Yep. Trades accuracy for power, and it does what it says on the tin. So, you know, why do that when I have a Pokemon with huge power? So we will just throw Vicodin back in the box because, well, Hustle is terrible. And I'd rather have a Marowak on my team for all those pesky poison types that we're going to run into. Because we're totally going to run into all the poison types. We should probably heal. We should probably heal. Okay. So... gotta go back up in the path. Got some good Team Rocket music going right now. That's fitting. Boulder is shaking in response to Team Magma's emblem. I was so surprised, you guys. I was so surprised this was here. I've played this game so many times, Liz. So many times. Right, strength puzzles. We do have a Pokemon with strength. It's that Azumarill that just popped up. So, oh man. Well, we don't have a fire type, and our first encounter in the Magma hideout was a Rapidash. Let's first change off of our Pokemon that can die horribly to this. Shift to Garlic. It's gonna sit here and stomp me and other terrible things. That's fine. It knows Fire Spin. Duly noted. Alright, got it down to low red. That means we should be able to handle it with an Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3, catch, and we have ourselves a Rapidash. Alright. It's the first, like, high-powered fire type we have. I mean, I say high-powered relatively, it's no Vulpix, no Growlithe, but Rapidash actually has a pretty good attack stat, so we might be holding on to that stomp that it has. But... Liz, what should I name my pretty pony? Starburst. It's true. Starburt. No. Starburst. And we will probably never use her because I like my team right now. But that also tells us that there are Rapidash in here. They might be the Zubat in here. And if that's the case, oh, there was a Spoink! Son of a bitch! I have leaned on Grumpig a lot in previous Nuzlockes, so if that would have been my first encounter, that would have been amazing. But as it stands, I gotta deal with my Rapidash. That's okay. Rapidash are, majestic creatures. Yes. Let's have Pepper out front. Let's see what Pepper can do. Having a Breloom is excellent. And usually the grunts are stupidly underleveled in terms of what they have. Oh, higher level than I thought, but... And unfortunately we don't have actually a fighting move. Let's leech it. So now it will slowly die no matter what it does! Let's switch to our ground type so this thing can't hurt us. And we're just gonna use Rock Smash because I don't actually want to use any of my stronger moves on this thing. Because I only have 10 boomerangs, and this might take us a while. But we shouldn't keep Pepper out front because there are Rapidash about. There be Rapidash! And Spoink. A lot of Rapidash and Spoink. Spoink is the plural of Spoink, I have decided. It just sounds like it should be the plural of Spoink, you know. A herd of Spoink. I wouldn't say Spoinks. It's like geese. But I want to go in that way. Ah, something tells me I should have bought some repels. Too late now! It's not too late now. I could just leave and buy some repels and come back, and it'd probably be quicker, but... Fuck it! Gloom! We do not want Virtue fighting a Gloom. Isopropyl, on the other hand, can totally handle a Gloom. If it wouldn't have put us to sleep. It's gonna throw acid on us, like a bastard, several times. Where do you get the randomizer on? Oh, the randomizer. Let me check its name so you can Google it. It's really simple, just Google Pokemon randomizer, and it should be like the first thing that comes up. I know, that's my solution to everything, just Google it. The name of it is UP Randomizer. So, UP Randomizer, all one word. Those are just the two characters in the front, UP, in capitals. And just Google that and have fun with it. There are a lot of options on it. It's a very good randomizer. I'm already planning in my head my next Nuzlocke to play after this. Maybe non-competition style. Because as much as I like the competitions, it's forcing me to go at a faster pace. Which, you know, is just my fault for actually deciding to do a competition. That's a Wobbuffet. Fuck. Okay, so for those of you in the know, Wobbuffet have Shadow Tag. Shadow Tag Encounter. This means you can't run away from them, you can't switch out, and if they nail you with a counter, if they use the right counter at the right time, they will just kill your fucking Pokemon. Wobbuffet are the landmine of Pokemon. Fortunately for us, we have Tail Whip, so we can actually debuff this fucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going all the way to 6. 5, 6. Okay, it's sitting on a safeguard right now. We should be able to take it out with 1 boomerang. There it is. Okay. So we don't have to curse the Pokemon gods for throwing Wobbuffet at us. Hopefully that doesn't mean that there are just like a million of them in this route, in this room, because that would be terrible. Then I might have to Spheal. I'm so confused as to the distribution of these Pokemon right now. Alright. Spheal. Spheal, Spheal, Spheal. Just look at it. It's adorable. I would really want to Spheal. I wouldn't evolve it though. Walrus's ugly as hell. Walrus. I wouldn't a sphere seal. I don't even know why I'm bothering attacking this thing. I could just run away. Because it's not like it's gonna give me much experience. Oh, hey, buddy. Minen, electric type, running into my ground type. You're fucked. Yep, one shot. Got some super cool OC remix for you right now. The artist is Fishy. Go look him up on OC Remix. It's one of the best remixers out there. Yes, yes. They have some good Pokemon tracks out there as well, so. Would recommend. Would recommend greatly. Is Dustin talking to me now? Rapidash should have been Twilight Sparkle. I don't think I have enough characters for that. And as for my next lock, absolutely an Eevee starter one. Maybe you want to come with me on this one? Maybe not a competition. I do want to set up a challenge Nuzlocke of some sort, where I start with an Eevee and have same strength replacements, so that like there are no gym leaders that are gonna have like Growliths or whatever. I'm not sure if that's what you did with this one or not, but it kind of feels like there are times when there are leaders that have Pokemon that are maybe a little too weak for their current level. So I want to correct that for more challenge. Maybe I even make it a set run instead of a switch run, because I've been doing that lately. A lot of set style runs. Shiftry. Ugh. Hate Shiftry. Shiftry is miserable, dark grass typing. Has a lot of trickery moves, double teams, confuse rays, shit like that. So I really shouldn't leave out my ground type though. No. But it's not like I have a lot of options. I could switch to my grass type, and my grass type could just be stronger. Unfortunately, Pepper doesn't have any fighting moves yet. I think Pepper learns Mach Punch, no, Sky Uppercut. I think it's Sky Uppercut in a level or two, but at the moment only has Headbutt. So we're gonna see if we can't beat this thing with just a Headbutt. Maybe it's just gonna sit there and harden. If we're lucky, it'll just sit there and harden. Or it'll just sit there and flinch because I'm just headbutting it to death. God, I love Headbutt's flinch rate. It's like 30%. It's so good. So very, very good. I have the experience share on Pepper right now, just so I can get him up to the rest of my party in terms of levels, because of my love for the Breloom line. I really, really like the Breloom line. It's really hard. Unfortunately, it's kind of fragile. So, don't put it out against anything that's gonna hit a super effective attack on it. That's a Golem. Golems sometimes explode. Let's put out Holiday. Nope, it's just gonna use Rock Throw. That's fine. That's way better than Explosion. Because if it exploded on us, I don't know if we'd live through that. Golem has a really high attack stat, and in this generation, Explosion cuts your defense down to the lowest level. So if the Pokemon using it is strong enough, you're just dead. It doesn't matter how many hit points you have, how good your defense is, you're just dead. Oh my god, just let me leave. Got you the Mexican hat dance. By way of Sunset Riders. Who here remembers Sunset Riders? Raise your hands. Super NES game. You were cowboys. It was a lot like the side-scrolling Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat-em-ups. If you ever played any of those, or you're familiar with any of those, any side-scrolling beat-em-ups like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That's a modern beat-em-up. I'm sure. Exactly what I'm talking about. Just sort of talking at you, my captive audience. I'm so sorry. Also, it's very warm in here. It's almost like we have two computers running or something. Unfortunately, if I turn on the fan, the mic's gonna pick it up, and I don't want to have horrible noises in the background. I have an ice versus ground type. We really shouldn't play that. So I'm gonna switch to our water type and just smash it. Yep. Holiday's a brute. Holiday's gonna kill anything we come up against. Holiday is my team leader. Which shouldn't surprise anybody who knows me because my Azumarill love is well known throughout the lands. So good. Really started with the Twitch Plays Pokemon M4. I was a big fan of M4. I have a huge power M4 on my real competitive team, and I run an Azumarill with Aqua Jet and Belly Drum. With the... You take an existing ROM, an existing Emerald ROM, and you run it through this program. This is a standalone program, the Randomizer, and it tells you to load up ROM, and you load up the ROM through it, and you modify it with the program, and it becomes a new ROM. So you have to find your ROMs, your base ROMs, somewhere on the internet, and then go from there. Hitmonlee's hit hard. Hariyama. So he's gonna be a fighting trainer, just through and through. Fortunately, we have a bug flying type with psychic moves, which is basically the worst thing that could happen to this guy. He's got, like, no super effective attacks, and I'm gonna put him to sleep and kill him with psychic attacks, and it's just gonna be a bad day. It's just gonna be a terrible day for him. Him and his Hariyamas. Fine with me. This is, again, another fishy track. Super catchy. Fucker! Fine. Let's see how it is. I'm gonna fight Holiday. Holiday will fight you. Holiday will end you. I should have switched back. Oh well. It's not like a Metatite is dangerous anyways. Is no issue for the great and strong Holiday. I carry around a lot of healing items for situations like these. I don't like going into any fights with anything less than full hit points. It's, with a randomizer like this, just an unnecessary risk. Yep. And I think we're gonna fight Archie right now. Pretty sure we're gonna fight Archie. He's gonna have 3 Pokemon. Maybe 4, I think 3, and I think they're going to be around levels 30 to 35, if my memory serves me correctly. So we're going to lead with Virtue, see if Virtue can't tough out the first thing, unless he's weak. He's like, what? And then he gets angry at us and he's going to fight us. 3 Pokemon, Ammonite 37, holy fuck, I did not predict his levels correctly. Fortunately, Ammonite is garbage, so we got a get out of jail free card there. Could have been a lot worse. And now we get to switch on whatever he brings in, which is a Magcargo. So he's a rock type trainer. Which actually fits his theme as Team Magma. But Magcargo is rock and fire, so Holiday is just going to drown it in one shot. Gosh, level 38 as well. Same level as Holiday. I haven't met many people with the same level as Holiday. Like, I don't think anybody's been that high level. Aerodactyl, we are going to keep Holiday out. we are going to continue to surf it, and it's going to miss its supersonics, which is great. He's going to try to heal, but fail because he can't heal to full life. Maxie is not what we like to call a tactical genius. Either that or Uzaya is terrible. One of the two. He's gonna fuck off. Wait, what? Gonna get ourselves an escape rope. The game is heavily implying that we should use said escape rope. Gonna see if there's anything else to to find around here. In terms of just hidden or dropped items. Kill ourselves a chansey. Let's kill ourselves a chansey. For fun. Virtue's trying to learn Rage. Virtue is not going to learn Rage because Rage is a garbage move. Okay. So yeah. Just run away with our escape rope. The game so kindly gave to us. We're not going to fight those people. Maybe we are. No, we're not. We do not like doing any undue battles. So. We have ourselves one orb. I think next is going to hang out with Team Aqua in their base, but I'm not super sure. I'm gonna go pester them and find out. I think we have to do the whole nonsense with them stealing the submarine and running away with the submarine and chasing them in the submarine and getting dive. But at that point, we should be able to get ourselves into gym number 7, and that's where I hope to get through by the end of tonight. Might be a longer stream, might be closer to a 2-hour stream if all is said and done. We'll see. Where am I exactly in game right now? Well, we just took out Team Magma, and we're about to take on Team Aqua, as I was just pontificating about. The hope is to get through the 7th. 3 and 7 look nothing alike. The 7th gym by the end of tonight, because we want to make some progress on this run. In the meantime, enjoy some sweet, sweet jazz guitar. Okay, that guy's still there with his Whalmer, so that means we can't progress that way. Can we progress this way? Nope. Boss isn't here, he's off to jack a submarine. So that means we gotta go back and watch Team Aqua steal a submarine. There's a lot of plot happening right now. A lot of irrelevant plot. So, we're gonna go flying to Slateport. Slateport, where there are dudes stealing submarines. Gonna talk to Captain Stern. He's gonna be so excited about his new submarine. He's like, oh my god, somebody stole my new submarine. We don't actually care about the plot. And there they go. They even tell us where they're gonna be. Because Archie, well, he's not very smart. He's like, don't try to follow me to Lily Cove City. And then we fly immediately to Lily Cove City. Because Archie is a terrible pirate. He's a terrible pirate, he's a terrible villain, he's a terrible human being, he's just all the terribles. I mean, I suppose at the end he learns his lesson. He's like, maybe I shouldn't have tried to flood the world. Oh my goodness, I've seen the error of my ways. And then you're like, really? You couldn't see this without, like, you know, trying to flood the world in the first place? This is where I would put on my Forrest Gump voice and say, I am not a smart man. Because he is not. I'm pretty sure Team Aqua's hideout is still where we're going to find the Master Ball. which I'm not sure if we'll actually have any great opportunities to use it in this game. I'm trying to think in Emerald. We could potentially go to the tower with Rayquaza and go capture Rayquaza, but that would require not encountering anything on the Spire until Rayquaza, or whatever the Rayquaza corollary is in this game. Could be a Mewtwo, could be Ho, but I believe it's going to be a legendary no matter what. And I don't know how I feel about the idea of using a legendary, to be perfectly honest. Oh, god damn it. Your bag is full. Why is bag size a thing? What do I not need? And toss this burn heal. Nope, then none of my Pokemon ever get burned. Because I'd rather have a Max Elixir. Max Elixir. It is important to enunciate your words. Yep, up there is the Master Ball. I believe they're hidden electrodes, so those could be anything. So we actually do have potentially a catch in this hideout as well, which is cool, which is neat. Got a bacon. Bacon we're gonna hit with bone meringues. Bye. That looks like the right way to go. Let's go this way. Yep. At the end of this, I believe, is the, Yep. There we go. Our potential Master Ball. First we have to fight something. Or do we? Yes. Yes, we do. It's coughing. That is weirdly fitting for Woods here. And I'm not going to catch it because I don't want a coughing. But I do want a Master Ball. Fuck yeah. Okay. Onward we go. I'm gonna face these one at a time because we don't want to deal with the nonsense that is a doubles fight. No point. No point. Unless you have to, just never do doubles battles. It's just not a great idea in Nuzlocke. Just don't do it. Doing okay over there? It's gonna sit there and use Mind Reader and die. Not a very smart. I didn't even see what that was. Kadabra. Well, now it's dead. Well, you can't win them all. Do you win anything? I suppose you do have a Medicham and a Kadabra. You probably win some fights, unlike that woman over there with her Magby. Good god. You're part of a criminal organization and you're running around with a Magby. What is wrong with you? Have a little respect for yourself. Get ourselves some terrible Pokeballs. I suppose they'll be useful when we dive later. We're gonna go around that guy, because there's no reason to fight him if we don't have to. Hypno. Eek. I don't know if Hypnos learn Dream Eater naturally, but I don't really want to find out. So, nope. Gosh, they have very high special defense. I forgot about that part. That's why we have so many bulky Pokemon, so we have options to switch into. Between Garlic Tabasco and Holiday, we have a lot of bulk on this team. We have an and enough varied typing that we really shouldn't be in any situations where we're gonna run into something that's going to face roll my entire team. Clay dolls explode. I know all the Pokemon that explode. I've played enough Nuzlockes that I know every single goddamn Pokemon that explodes. So we're going to switch to Holiday, who is the strongest and bulkiest of our bulky strong Pokemon. And we're just going to drown this fucker. Because we do not want to mess with any explosions. And 2 level ups, which is good. We're gonna need some level ups for the gym number 7. Because if I recall correctly, their levels are higher than level 40. And to go into a double battle with gym leaders with Pokemon higher than level 40 with things under level 40, unless their typing is something I match up really well against, like, I don't know, water, I really don't want to mess with any potential wipe situations. I have gotten killed by those twins more times than I care to admit in Nuzlocke. I have lost a full team to those twins in a normal Nuzlocke when they were psychic leaders, and I could see that happening again if I get careless in this game. Is this Matt with 2 T's that we're facing? I really hope it is. Yeah, it is! Aqua Admin Matt with 2 T's. Who are you? That's okay. You starving yet? Okay. I asked because I will totally stop this stream and make you dinner. Just gonna listen to some super chill Pokemon music and kill some Pokemons. That with 2 T's has been defeated. And he is gonna go. We're gonna have to go chase him down in places. That's fine, because that means we can leave. We can leave this place. But first, we're gonna go heal, make sure everybody is shipshape, and then we're gonna go find out what that gym number 7 is. I'm excited to see what it is. We got pretty much a clean shot at the gym. We might have to run into a few swimmers on the way, but that shouldn't be a big issue in terms of, you know, what they have levels-wise. We could catch a Nominate. We could become disciples of the Helix. It knows Bite. It's kind of tempting. It knows Water Gun. Why am I fighting a Water type with a Ground type? Do I have a Death Wish? I'm in the part where I'm not very smart. I'm not very smart. Those are Pokeballs, not it. Those are Nest Balls. Aww. It didn't work. Let's throw another one. So I have a Helix. What do I name it? I already have a hat, but you did shrug. So we are naming Pokemon after actions that have happened in this room, like shrugging. Oh, we are not very creative people. This person has a level 34 Absol. Yikes. And it's using double team. It's using double team multiple times. And swords dance. Oh, sweet Jesus.